We're going to show you a little bit of Sadie's last days on Earth, give you a feel for what you'll see if you head out and buy your ticket tonight. I know one of the theaters offering this is the Scotiabank Theater, just down the road. This is a very sweet film. It is funny, it is likable, it is relevant. I'm not saying that dismissively. I watched this and I was really engaged, and I know probably you're playing mostly to an audience who can relate to the high school angst, anxiety, desire to fit in. But I think everyone in this world right now has some bit of anxiety that they're dealing with, and the teacher, not really guidance counselor, that your character interacts with shows that this has a wide range of appeal for the audience. I'm going to let you kind of describe, by the way, this is Munro Chambers and Morgan Taylor Campbell. You probably recognize Morgan from Spooksville, The Killing, and of course Eli on Degrassi, The Next Generation. So thanks for coming in this morning. Take it away. Let the viewers know kind of what this is about, because it's got a quirky, interesting backdrop, the world ending. But maybe take it away, Morgan.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the greatest part of it is that she's 16, she believes the world is ending. You know, in her little microcosm of a world, she's got this huge, everything feels like the end of a world, and I think that that's so relatable for young people. And I think it's really important to gear talking about anxiety in terms of mental illness to younger people in a lighter way that's relatable and that's easier to talk about.
And small problems in high school do really feel like the end of the world, so this is kind of a funny little play on that. What are some of the things, I mean, obviously I went to school a little bit before you guys, but what are the main issues that you're kind of speaking to people out there, the acceptance, the desire to fit in?
Well, what I think is great about this film is that anxiety is not just how it was back in the day where it was just stress. It's not just one specific case, or you can't just paint it one color. It's all different shades of colors, and every single person experiences it differently. And that's what you see in this film. Every character is dealing with their form of anxiety their way, and it's seen within 4, 5, 6, 7 different characters. And it's got a funny little twist to it, and it's around the lovely, neurotic Sadie, played beautifully by Morgan. But it's a really, really charming coming-of-age story with this kind of really interesting twist. But the heart of it is the anxiety.
Yeah, and some people choose to hide behind a mask, like your character. That must have been kind of fun to put on an English accent. Your fans
Absolutely,
will get a kick out of that.
Yeah, Teddy is you know, he's an enthusiast of '60s mod style, and he's a DJ, and you know, he's got his own issues, as you see in the film, and you know, he loves Sadie for that reason, because Sadie doesn't hide a front.
No.
And she's just herself, and he envies that a little bit.
But she's forced to deal, I mean, you must have tapped in some of your own anxieties to be able to play this effectively. What would you kind of use as inspiration to get into Sadie's head for the anxiety?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, working on Sadie and working with her, it brought a lot of awareness to myself about my own personal anxiety. So I learned a lot about myself through that, and, you know, using that, but also through research and other people's stories. It was all very beneficial.
So what would you like the audience to take away then, coming to see this? We're not going to give away the ending. Does the world explode? Does it not? Are there kangaroos coming out of left field? No, I'm just kidding.
Because they do.
But what would you like, not just sort of the teenage audience, but kind of the whole family audience? What do you want them to take away as a message from this film?
You know, I find the youthfulness of the film inspirational, because I think we can all take a step back and embrace the 4-year-old in us in terms of being honest with ourselves and being curious and letting go of the external pressure of what other people think. That for me is such a valuable aspect of this film.
Yeah, and I think also just on the one side of knowing, like, kids can relate to these characters who are going through anxiety and know that, you know, it comes in all different shapes and sizes and colors of emotion, but also that we had a blast filming this.
Yeah,
and it's a fun film, and I think people are going to watch it with their family and fall in love with these characters.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I really, really enjoyed this,
yeah,
and congratulations on the success of it. It opens today at theaters across North America. Sadie's Last Days on Earth. Thanks so much.